Hello students, statistics, chapter number 2, presentation of data. In last video lecture students, I explained you how to prepare the discrete frequency distribution. As you all aware, the quantitative variable are divided into two different aspects. One is discrete variable and the another is continuous variable. The frequency distribution prepared from discrete variable is called discrete frequency distribution, while the frequency distribution which prepared from continuous variable is called continuous frequency distribution. By mode of question, we can decide whether we have to prepare the discrete frequency distribution or whether we have to prepare the continuous frequency distribution. Today, I am presenting before you your exercise chapter 2, exercise 2.1, sum number 1, page number 36. Today we take one sum from your exercise, and as a live lecture I explain you the whole sum, how to prepare discrete frequency distribution. Let's open your textbook, page number 36, sum number 1, exercise 2.1. The question is, the data regarding the number of children of 50 families residing in a certain area are given below. Prepare appropriate frequency distribution. See, they are not saying to prepare the discrete frequency distribution or continuous frequency distribution. It is on us. We have to decide, my dear friends, whether we have to prepare continuous or discrete. Sir, how can we decide it? That I explain you right now. Now see students, see all the observation 1 1 2 0 1 1 1. Our first criteria is whether it is discrete or continuous. First of all, we have to write down the minimum observation and maximum observation, or we can say the minimum variable and maximum variable. So the minimum variable or digit from all the digit is 0, as you all can see, and the maximum digit is 3. We all have textbook 2.1, exercise 2.1, sum number 1. The maximum is 3. So we can find the range. Range is maximum minus minimum. Maximum observation or variable minus minimum observation or variable. So our range is 3 minus 0, that is 3. See, the range is only 3. My dear friends, whenever range up to 10 is there or up to 15 is there, generally clearly it is very much clear that we have to prepare the discrete frequency distribution. Why? Because range is very low. Sir, if range is high, then definitely we have to prepare continuous frequency distribution. Sir, high means more than 15 range, more than 20 range. Range is 50, range is 80, range is 75, range is 70. Then we have to prepare the continuous frequency distribution. Here the range is only 3. Maximum observation minus minimum observation, 3 minus 0, only 3 is there. So it is definitely clear that we have to make the discrete frequency distribution in this particular sum. Low range, discrete. High range, continuous. Now the next point is, what is our variable, sir? Variable is decided from question, my dear students. The data regarding number of children. The data is provided number of children, so our variable is also number of children, and which is denoted by x. Number of children is our variable. Why number of children is variable, sir? Whatever data is provided for number of children, that's why our variable is also number of children. Our second column is tally mark. We have to do the tally mark. And number of families, that is our frequency. Number of families, that is our frequency, F. Number of children is our variable. Second is tally mark, and number of families is our frequency. Now, number of children, as we all know, discrete frequency distribution begins with the minimum observation and move up to the maximum observation. So the minimum observation is 0. First I write here 0, then 1, then 2, and then 3. At last we have to do the total of 0 children, 1 children, 2 children, and 3 children. Discrete frequency distribution begin with minimum observation and move up to the maximum observation. Now we have to do the tally mark. Fifth tally mark is cross tally mark. We take one by one, we take column wise. So you can do your attention in your book. First is 1. So I do the tally mark at 1. We do the tally mark with another color chalk here with us. So I apply another color chalk for tally mark. That's why it can seems different. 1. I take column wise. After 1 it is 0. So I do tally mark at 0. Then 2, 3, 0. First column is over, my dear students. Now we move towards second column. See, this type of sum is actually very easy to calculate. But remember one thing, you must have to do proper focus and concentration in the sum. आपको फोकस तो रखना पड़ेगा. बातें करते करते या इधर उधर देखते देखते सम किया तो एक आध वेरिएबल भूलने का चांस रह सकता है. There is a chance to forget one of the variable. So do your proper focus and concentration. First column is over. After that we take 1. See, first I write in 1, then 0, then 2, then 3, then again 0. Now we move towards second column. 1, 2, 1, 0, 1. Second column is over. Third column 2, again 2, 3, again 3, then 2. Fifth mark is there, cross tally mark. Fourth column 1, fifth mark, cross tally mark. 0, 1, 0, fifth tally mark, cross tally mark, then 2. Now fifth column 1, 3, 1, 2, and again 2. Next 1. After 1 it is 3. Fifth telemark, cross telemark. 2, 1, then 2. Next is 1. After that 3 times 2. So 2, 2, 2. 3 times. Then 3. Next column 2. Then 1. 2 times 2. 1 and 2. Then 3. After that 1. Again 2. 1 and 2 times 2. 2 and 2. Then 0. After that 1. Then again 2 times 2. 2 and 2. And at last it is 1. Students, after doing the telemark, we have to do the total here. See, while doing the telemark, we have to do our focus and concentration fully. Otherwise, there is a chance of mistake also. So, first I do the total of telemark of 0, that is 5 plus 1, 6. Then I do the total of telemark of 1, 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 plus 1, that is 16. Telemark of 2, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1, 21. And at last, telemark of 3, 5 plus 2, that is 7. Here the total is 15. See students, the telemark of 0 is 6. Telemark of 1 is 16. Telemark of 2 is 21. And telemark of 3 is 7. Finally, we got the answer of 5050. See, we can tell that our answer is proper or not. From the question, they provide us the data regarding number of 50 families. So our frequencies total must be 5050, and here we got the right and perfect answer. So by this way we can prepare the discrete frequency distribution. My dear friends, fast recap of whole sum. Exercise 2.1, sum number 1, page number 36. They provide us the information or data regarding the number of children of 50 families residing in an area. Number of children is there, so number of children is our variable, that is x. How to decide whether we have to prepare the discrete frequency distribution or continuous frequency distribution? We can decide it by deciding the range. So that's why first we write the minimum variable or observation, that is 0. Then maximum variable is or observation is 3. Then we find the range. Range is equals to maximum observation minus minimum observation, 3 minus 0, 3. When range is up to 15, then up to 15 range is there, then we can definitely prepare the discrete frequency distribution. If range is bigger, higher, then we have to prepare the continuous frequency distribution. So here we prepare the discrete frequency distribution. 3 columns we prepare. number of children, that is X. Next is telemark and number of families. We begin from the minimum observation, that is 0, and we move towards the maximum observation, that is 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. We do different telemarks by taking one after another observation from the question itself. And remember, my dear friends, when there is a fifth mark is there, we have to do the cross telemarks. That's why the calculation is become easy for us. So after doing the telemark of all the 50 observation, we do the total of the telemark, that is our frequency, which is called number of families. Number of children is our variable, while the number of families is our frequency. So by the above discrete frequency distribution, we can able to see that the families having 0 children is 6. The families having 1 children is 1, 6, 16. The families having 2 children is 21. And the families having 3 children is 7. Overall, there are total 50 families which can see by the total. So the question is also provided for number of 50 families. So we can do the cross tally that whether our sum is perfect or not. So here the final answer of our sum is 5050. Total is 50. That's why we can definitely say that our sum is accurate and perfect. So you can now write down in your notebook, students. That's why you can do the further sums of such in which you have to prepare the discrete frequency distribution. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you, students. Thank you all. Discrete frequency distribution.